back to Calling All Cooks. I am here at the Corrado's Market for the second time. This time I'm meeting another beautiful member of this family, James Corrado.
Ross, nice to see you.
Great seeing you. I'm here this time visiting him, especially for the tomato harvest. James, please tell us a little bit about the tomato harvest.
Well, the tomato harvest in New Jersey is famous. We have the best tomatoes in the entire world. Reason being is, our tomatoes in New Jersey they're grown, packed, and shipped, and we consume them right away. They are packed at the peak of freshness. They are picked right when they're ready to eat. Where a lot of times around the country, you don't get a tomato that ripe, that ready, that fresh. If you cut it in half, you can see that it's all meat inside. And it's very ripe and very red. So, and the skin will come off very, very easily. So if you're making tomatoes, these are essentially for sauce, for salads.
Okay.
They're going to have great flavors to them.
What makes a good tomato from a bad tomato? Is there such thing?
Yeah.
So
sure.
some of them have no flavor.
Exactly. That a lot of it comes from, and I said New Jersey has the best tomatoes that you can get. Reason being is we have a huge farm, it's the garden state.
Right.
Okay. So New Jersey has two very important characteristics. Number one, we're the most densely populated state in the country. Which means we have more people per square mile than any other state in the country. We have a lot of people. It's very crowded. Yet, if you go into South Jersey, we have big, beautiful, vast farms and very, very fertile. In other parts of the country, they grow a lot of tomatoes. In California, in Florida, Tennessee, these tomatoes are grown, mass-produced, and shipped all over the country. Okay, so they're picked a little bit greener. They're not picked ripe. They're ripened in transit, and they're essentially grown. And the variety of the tomato is to last longer, not to ripen as fast, to be more shelf stable, so it'll travel. Okay, we have the luxury in New Jersey because there's so many people here, and because we have the farms. These tomatoes are vine ripened. These tomatoes were put into the box at peak ripeness, ready to eat now.
I see. What about the vine tomatoes?
Well, what they call a vine tomato?
Right.
They're ripened, but again, it's a different variety. They're grown in greenhouses, so they're grown indoors in perfect growing conditions. Okay.
No.
So you're going to get a nice tomato. It's going to look beautiful, and it's going to have a decent taste. But it's not like something that has been grown outdoors in the soil with the elements. You go to a grocery store, normally you see tomatoes like this.
Right.
Okay? Firm, a little bit pink, all uniform shape. This one looks like this one. They're all the same size.
True.
Okay?
They look a little pale.
They're a little pale.
Right.
Okay? They need to sit out for a little while.
Okay.
Okay? Now, when you get a Jersey tomato looks like this. Okay? It's ripe, it's red, the shapes aren't the same, they're different sizes, they're
Why
a little
is that?
misshapen, because these have been grown out on the farm, this is a traditional, what they would call an heirloom seed. So this is an old style, like when your grandfather or relatives grew vegetables in their gardens. Their gardens didn't look like this.
No.
Their gardens looked like this.
They were subject to the weather.
Subject to the weather, rain, wind, sun, whatever was going on around them. So the tomatoes grew at different rates, at different sizes, but when they were ripe, they were perfect, and they picked them, and you ate them and enjoyed them. And that's what you're going to get with a Jersey tomato. Certain things, even if you talk to winemakers, okay?
Yeah.
You talk to French winemakers and Italian winemakers versus California winemakers. In California, they use irrigation, they use netting, they use different pruning techniques, so that the vines are very controlled and they can get a certain type of grape at a certain ripeness at a certain time. Okay. In places like France and Italy, they don't have irrigation, so the grapes are subject to the elements. And if you talk to French grape growers, not even so much winemakers, French grape growers, Italian grape growers, or in Spain or in Germany, they'll tell you that
either they had a good year or a bad year.
They had a good year or bad year because the grapes are subject to the stresses of the weather, and their vines are able to adapt, and the grapes are able to adapt, and for that they feel that they have more flavor. They get more flavor from the ground, from the air, from what's going on around them, as opposed to being grown in a controlled area. And that's also what makes Jersey tomatoes so special, is they're grown out in the fields and the weather of New Jersey.
So these are the Jersey tomatoes.
These are Jersey plum tomatoes.
So okay, so there's Jersey plum tomatoes and
then there's
Jersey
Jersey regular tomatoes.
One question: tomato, does it have to be refrigerated when I
No.
get home?
No.
Just put it on the counter.
Tomatoes are grown. It's 85, 90 degrees outside.
True.
Okay. When you're storing tomatoes, when big companies are storing tomatoes, they're storing tomatoes at 55 to 60 degrees.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
If
pretty
you
much like
leave
the
them,
home.
if you leave them out on the counter at home, 70 degrees, and you're gonna eat the tomatoes within a few days, you're fine. To put the tomato in the refrigerator and you cool it down that much, it's gonna stop the ripening process.
Okay.
So if the tomatoes aren't quite fully ripe, it's not gonna ripen anymore, and it's actually gonna make everything they're actually gonna get soft.
Right. So it's better to keep them on the counter.
them out on the
And I have to mention that not only Frankie, but James is also a renowned chef. I keep seeing all your posts of your amazing dishes.
I love to cook. It's a big passion. It's a big part of, especially Italian heritage and family. So food is a big part of it. But today, let's grab some tomatoes, some basil, a little fresh mozzarella, and I'll show you how to make a traditional Italian caprese salad.
Okay, let's do it.
You got it.
Let's go.
I need some fresh mozzarella.
Okay.
Made fresh every day right here in the store. By Giuseppe.
Same guy that we had at the Wayne location?
Yes.
Okay.
Made fresh mozzarella every day.
Guys, it doesn't get fresher than that. Yes, I know I'm in heaven right here. Check out the cold cuts department right here. All fresh out. Alright, this is obviously two guys having fun. What are we cooking now?
The simple caprese salad. So fresh ingredients,
Uh-huh.
fresh Jersey tomatoes, freshly made homemade mozzarella, fresh basil. Simple ingredients, beautiful flavors, nice olive oil, salt and pepper, and at the end, a drizzle of balsamic glaze brings it all together.
Done. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Here we go. This is good?
That's good. Yeah. So you filtering this or just
What?
look and see how beautiful.
This is the Jersey tomato, right?
Jersey tomato.
The Jersey tomato, guys.
Look how beautiful. And then we'll
Sure.
take some beautiful basil and tuck it in between.
This is getting prettier and prettier by the second.
Some salt, a little pepper, I like a little crushed red pepper. I like these a little spicy, just a little bit, just for some heat. Mediterranean olive oil. You want to be able to dip something. And then just a touch of acidity, some nice balsamic glaze, and it brings a beautiful color
You're like
and
Picasso.
fun to the dish.
How amazing is it?
And then we'll take some beautiful prosciutto. And mound this up in the middle. even put a little bit of, just a touch of a little bit of roasted pepper. And there we go.
Wow.
Traditional Italian caprese salad. Let's eat.
That looks amazing. Well, James,
That's beautiful. We get a loaf of bread.
this looks absolutely amazing. How beautiful is that?
The perfect lunch.
Perfect lunch. I always say
Right.
I have the best job in the world.
Hey, brother, it's
Frankie.
always good to see you.
Frankie, your brother here is challenging you.
Anytime we cook together.
This is love. You can definitely see his passion or his family's passion for food and their produce. They take so much pride in it. Come check it out, guys.
Raj,
Right.
thanks for coming.
This looks absolutely amazing.
Thank you. And so
Yeah.
simple. Anybody can do it.
You made it look so pretty. Can't wait to taste it. Guys, if you're ever at this area, please make sure to visit my favorite store. I know I'm a little biased over here. It's called Colorado's Family Affair. Until next time, I'm Raz for Calling All Cooks. And the editing and
You're getting thrown out. Okay, no problem. We're out of here. They want me to leave my leftovers though.
smart guys.